What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video by TrunkFreshGreen34, and today we are continuing to review the D100 releases, and this time it's a 2-for-1 special because I'm reviewing both Ramone and Flo in this video. Mainly because a lot of these are very similar. There's not a whole lot to say about them, and the videos I've done so far on these haven't done super well, so I thought it just made more sense to combine these two. Especially because Ramone and Flo are already a pair, so it kind of just makes sense. But yeah, for those who don't know, the Disney 100th anniversary has been celebrated throughout all of 2023, and it's been a pretty big deal, of course, 100 years. And Mattel decided to get in on the action. And for Hot Wheels, though, they were just releasing stuff with like special packaging. It was like no changes to the actual character cars that they were doing. It was just different packaging. Whereas with the Cars line, they actually decided to do special edition releases that looked different, which was really cool. I've talked about how much I do appreciate that because they could have just taken the easy way out and given us re-releases on this packaging, but they didn't. They actually gave us new cars, and in a year where pretty much all the new releases were from on the road, it was nice to have these as well, in case you weren't super into the road trip stuff. Yeah, all of these have been released as singles in 2023 Case F, I believe, as well as most of them being in a Walmart exclusive, or sorry, not Walmart exclusive, Amazon exclusive, more or less. Excuse me, wow. Um, 5-pack, and the only one that's not included in it is Fabulous Hudson Hornet. That one is exclusive to the singles lineup. And then there is Cruisin McQueen, which was a promo release, and that one is also not available in the 5-pack or in the main singles cases. It's kind of its own thing. So yeah, kind of a lot to keep track of there, but more or less for the context of this video, Ramone and Flo you can get as singles or in the 5-pack. So yeah, I'm just going to review the packaging for one of them because they're literally the exact same. But yeah, they're on this like nice silver diamond background, which I really like. Disney Pixar cars up in the left corner. And then it says Ramone there, or Flo in her case. And then we have a bunch of Pixar characters along the side because Cars is a Pixar property. Similarly, for the Hot Wheels character car line, Star Wars character cars got Star Wars characters pictured on the package. Marvel character cars got Marvel characters pictured, etc. So since Cars is Pixar, they put Pixar characters here. It's got Sully from Monsters Inc., Woody from Toy Story, Dory from Finding Nemo, Lightning McQueen, of course, from Cars, this character from Coco, which I forget his name, and Elastigirl from The Incredibles. And then on the back it says Disney 100, and it shows all 6 of these singles. So we got McQueen, Sally, and Mater, who I've all reviewed. Ramone and Flo, who I'm reviewing today, and then Fabulous Hudson Hornet, who I might be reviewing in the future, but I was really hoping to get a second one to open, because right now I have one to keep in the package, and I want one to open. Here's Flo, again, pretty much the exact same, it just says Flo instead of Ramone, and I don't believe the back is any different, no. The placement of the cars is the exact same as well. But yeah, that is it for their packaging, and I will be right back with them all opened up. Alright, here they are out of the package, and I gotta say, Ramone and Flo have really kind of risen the ranks in my tier list. I still think Lightning McQueen is my favorite, and I thought Fabulous Hudson Hornet would be like the second best, but I don't know, I really like how Ramone and Flo have turned out. Flo feels very weird though, so we're gonna actually start with her. Because, like, I don't know. I don't know why she feels super strange. Because, like, I lift up the metal Flo, or the mainline Flo, and it feels normal. This one, though, feels lighter. I don't know if it's because there's more plastic in it now. I think that's probably what it is. This part up here, actually, I think is plastic now. The eyepiece. Yeah, you can see that's like a plastic insert, so that's probably why it feels so much lighter, because I don't believe, yeah, no, it's not plastic on the other one, I don't think. But yeah, here's Flo. I like the expression. It's pretty standard flow stuff. It's nothing too different from the expression she normally wears, but I think in this case it looks nice, so I don't necessarily dislike that. But yeah, like all the D100s, she is pretty much completely painted in silver, with the exception of this little striped area here. Now on the normal flow, that color is supposed to be like a, almost like a cream color, whereas here it is her normal turquoise color that they've just moved onto this area. And this is the only bit of color on her aside from the silver. And it looks really nice, honestly. I think that is a much more like natural place to put a sprinkle of color compared to like Mater and Sally. Especially Sally. I thought Sally was just a weird one. Yeah, of course she's got her signature fins, the rounded part of the trunk here. Her license plate, like the others, has just been completely painted over in silver, so you can't even see what it would be normally. Yeah. And then here is the base, made in Thailand, of course. And her white walls have now basically become silver walls, or gray walls, I guess. I really do like the wheels on the D100s, though. That's like a nice consistent thing across all of them that I really, really like. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. But yeah, like I said, this is like a plastic insert now, and it's super weird because like you can see it moving around. It's very strange. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they even did flow at all, because she's not like a townie that I would think to include in this lineup. Like if I was only given 6, I probably would have done like Fillmore or Sheriff before Flo. But I'm really glad Mattel actually went ahead and did Flo. Kind of subverted our expectations a little bit. And yeah, it was definitely for the better because she turned out great. So now let's move on to her husband, Ramone, who I think is definitely my favorite of the two. Ramone's gotten a lot of love over the last few years. He got like 2 Pixar Fest releases. He got this release. I believe he's been re-released in the Easter car line, his Easter version. So yeah, lots of Ramone love happening. Yeah, I like the expression again on him. The one eyebrow raised. It's very, very dynamic compared to, some other Ramone expressions. I think that might actually be similar to one of the Pixar Fest Ramones, but I could be mistaken. And again, he is painted entirely in silver, with the exception of the ghost flames, which are purple, because it's kind of reminds you of Purple Ramone. And I love how this looks. I think the metallic purple on the silver just looks incredible. It starts way over here by like the front light, and then comes all the way down and finally tapers off around the end there. He's also got the same gray wheel situation happening. And here's the base. And yeah, I do like how they actually kept his unique license plate frame. I think that was cool. But yeah, they did paint over his license plate as well. And even his back lights, like raindrop lights, they've been painted over as well, so they're not even red. I get what they're going for with that, but it does look a little funny. Yeah, here's this side. And yeah, I do find it interesting how I'm leaving like fingerprints. I don't know if you can see it, but like I'm leaving fingerprints in certain spots. They are fading, but that is kind of a side effect of having this type of paint job. It just kind of leaves markings. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Ramone. Again, Ramone's kind of a fun one to do because it's something that he could have plausibly worn in universe because he loves to switch out his paint jobs all the time. So yeah, I think that's really fun. And yeah, it was really nice to also get Ramone included, but definitely not as surprising as Flo. And I like that they actually went with like all townies as well, because the Racing Reds was kind of a weird mixture of townies and Piston Cup racers, and World Grand Prix racers in the case of Francesco. And it was a little bit strange, but whereas this one, it makes complete sense to do all the townies, really harken back to the classic film. Yeah, I really appreciate it. So that is about it for this review. 2 really great D100s. If I had to rank these, I'd probably put Ramone second best, like just behind McQueen. Flo, I honestly think would be right behind Ramone, and then I'd probably go. I can't remember if I put Mater over Sally, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to like revisit this once I've reviewed them all and like actually do like a definitive ranking. But yeah, um, my list in my head has definitely differentiated from how we're doing it right now. Yeah, all in all, really exciting. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know in the comments who your favorite D100 is. And yeah, I will see you all soon for another video. Bye now.